The Battle of Waterloo, which took place on June 18, 1815, is considered the decisive end of the Napoleonic Wars and one of the most significant battles in European history. The battle saw the forces of Napoleon Bonaparte, who were seeking to restore their glory, confront the forces of the European coalition led by the Duke of Wellington and Marshal Blücher. Here are exciting scenes that highlight the events of this historic battle. On the morning of the battle, the troops gathered on the fields of Waterloo. Smoke rose from the army camps, and flags fluttered as preparations were underway for a decisive confrontation. The military leaders met as the Duke of Wellington discussed their strategies. The focus was on using the terrain to their advantage, as it was necessary to strengthen their positions against expected attacks. As the French forces approached, there was an atmosphere of anxiety. Napoleon, known for his military genius, was preparing to launch a surprise attack. His forces moved cautiously, ready to make a powerful impact. As the war cries were sounded, the French forces advanced towards the enemy lines. The first attack was fierce, and the soldiers met in a fierce battle, with swords clashing and cannons echoing across the horizon. The British forces responded bravely. They repelled the French attacks with all their might, relying on good coordination and flexibility in their strategies. The ranks were cohesive, and the fighting spirit was high. A British commander showed exceptional courage, leading a group of soldiers in a counterattack. This was a pivotal moment, as it restored morale and pushed the troops forward. In the middle of the battle, reinforcements from the Belgians and Prussians arrived. These supplies were essential to bolstering the ranks, making the coalition even stronger against Napoleon's forces. As time passed, the pressure on the French forces began to increase. Napoleon's ranks retreated under the pressure of the continuous attacks by the coalition, and control of the battle was lost. As evening approached, the battle was at its climax. A final battle broke out, with the French forces completely retreating, resulting in an Allied victory. After the battle was over, there was an atmosphere of joy among the coalition forces. The end of Napoleon was clear, and with it an era of bloody conflict in Europe. But there was also a sense of sadness over the losses suffered by the armies. The Battle of Waterloo ended as one of the most influential battles in history, putting an end to the ambitions of Napoleon Bonaparte. The battle was a turning point in European history, leading to the reorganization of the continent and the creation of a new balance of power. Waterloo left a lasting legacy of courage and sacrifice, remaining a memory of the struggle of peoples for freedom and peace.